Hi, friends. I'm house sitting right now. This cute dog. And I just wanted to share some some things I've been thinking about with decision making, self trust. So I've tended to make decisions following a sense of excitement, right? Following excitement and assuming that that means it's the right path for me. And that has led to a lot of circumstances that have been, you know, with negative consequences, like debt or physical danger or emotional turmoil, just not sustainable scenarios, even though I felt that excitement and optimism at the beginning. And it has affected my self trust. Um, so don't worry, she's just biting her leg. um, but I wanted to say that I've just, I guess, especially in the past couple of years, or mainly the past year, I've really realized how uncovering your sense of self, especially after a lot of changes in your life, like a tumultuous life, trying to discover your identity and trying to figure out what life path and all these really big questions, just trying to figure out what is right for you. It takes a lot more experimentation than I ever realized when I was younger. And I think that's probably a part of the reason why, when I was younger, I didn't try to protect myself or really take seriously the negatives of what I was experiencing, because I thought my choices were just to totally regret and not trust myself, or it was to be like, no, this is my life path. Like, I felt excited. I feel excited still sometimes, so I'm sticking to it, you know? And, um, but it just takes a lot more experimentation. And I guess now I'm based more on taking smaller, more gradual risks. I've been a really big risk taker in the past, and in some ways, it led to really, things that just make me grieve, wishing I had access to different resources and support. In some ways, the risks I took, it was probably the lesser evil. And I think this even it applies to things like the things I've invested money in, trying to figure out a sustainable source of income for myself. It applies to more domestic things like that, not just like anyway, thinking of all kinds of stuff right now, all kinds of memories from the past that I will keep in my head for now. Um, but oh, you such a baby. But yeah, um, I don't. I think that feeling excited is really beautiful and something to enjoy, something to reflect on, something to use as inspiration for art or some type of expression. But feeling excitement is in, new situations, when you're contemplating new people, new plans, new commitments, new investments. It requires a lot more caution than I ever really took seriously when I was younger, you know? Um, and oh, I have an alarm going off. Yeah. Anyway, if you have thoughts on this topic, I'd be really curious to hear just what is your relationship to your own decision making and self trust and kind of your own personal policies for how you respond, how you interpret your emotions, um, and the decisions that you then make based on the feedback your body or mind is giving you. Maybe the excitement isn't even emotional based, it's more based on, you experience it more as like an intellectual thing, like your mind is just like alight with all these ideas that you find fascinating. Um, anyway, okay, take care. Bye.